Welcome back to the road to 100k subscribers on YouTube. It's 26.8 degrees and we're in with another update. Today's the 21st of July. Let's get right into the goals. We still have 2 weeks just focusing on YouTube here. So this week and the next one. And then hopefully we get some stuff done here. Yeah, it's week number 30. The goal is still to get to 1k subscribers at the end of the year. We made we made 1 sub per week now. Let's keep that. Nope. We couldn't get we got the video out, but I think already last week it was out, right? It wasn't doing us well. We made some mistakes, so we gotta keep going for 426. No change here. Let's see the raw channel. We got 1 subscriber here, which is good. It's progress, tiny steps. On Instagram, we've got 1.623, so we lost a few people, but it's not a big problem because this number is fluctuating anyways. I mean, there can be some spam accounts and bots and stuff. And I'm not putting out content on Instagram yet, so there's not gonna be many changes in the next weeks. From here, beginning of August, we're gonna start focusing on that, making reels and stuff also. Trying to get us out there, basically. So, what else? Positive pathway, still the same, 9 people, nothing happening there. And the concept of the week, I already put it up here. This week we're gonna talk about indecision is also a decision. Indecision is a decision, because I think that's a concept which is many people holding back, me included. So also I created a new task here where I kind of note down the struggles, which this week I had some struggles. Let's actually talk about that one first before we get into the concept of the week. The goal now was to post 1 video per week, right? And I thought I'm just gonna outsource the editing tasks and everything else. But actually it's not that easy because, you know, the editor has some ideas, some workflows, a certain style, and I have a certain style too. I have some expectations and stuff. And he sent me a video this week, but unfortunately it was not meeting my style. So we had to talk back and forth, and now he's gonna redo it. Especially at the beginning, I think it takes a lot of time to figure those processes out. And that's kind of why I'm not yet able to upload a video per week. I think my goal right now is to finish all of these videos, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 more. These are all about Machiavelli. And the thing is, if I upload once a week, that would be 10 weeks. But it's not really, like, it's not taking me through the whole, like 10 weeks. If I start uploading now, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, September, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like, you know, probably here I'm gonna set the next big YouTube blog where I get really deep into videos again, but it's not gonna take me there. So I'm gonna upload a video every 10 days. That's a better plan, I guess. So yeah, let's go with that. Struggles, editing process, getting up volume. Yeah, that's the main struggle for now. So we'll go with that. I mean, there's always gonna be struggles. We just gotta figure it out. Let's talk about something positive. I mean, this is also positive. It's learning in the end, so it's not like I don't know, super bad or something. It's all part of the game. Indecision is a decision. It almost connects a bit to this concept. And it's about, this I saw this week in a video from Nick Zaraev, who has a really big school community. And he was talking about this concept that there's always an opportunity cost to not acting. Which, if we think about it, it's not that obvious usually, right? Like when we make a decision, we think about, okay, this could happen, that could happen. Maybe we should do this, maybe we should do the other thing. But the more we think about it and the more time we take, there's always a cost to that time. Because let's say we immediately make a decision, maybe that time could have been used to go in that direction. And then we see, nah, it doesn't matter, we can't figure it out, and we can still twist on the other way, usually. Like, it's not always black or white, it's not all or nothing usually. There's always some ways to go back if everything fails, or even to go deeper somehow, like to go more into it and then maybe still make it with more time. Basically, there's an advantage to act immediately. Every time you hesitate, you're still making a choice, the choice not to act. And what came to my mind with this concept is a study which I already knew. And it's a pottery experiment. So they had two groups of kids, and they told them, one group they told, make the perfect pottery, you've got 30 days. And the other group they told, make a new pot every day. And then at the end of the study, after the 30 days, they looked, okay, who's more skilled? Who has the better potteries? Who made more progress? And maybe you can imagine, it was obviously the group who made a new pot every day. Because they had so much more experience. They saw the thing in action. They didn't just, think about, okay, what could go wrong? They saw what was going wrong. They didn't need to think about it. They just saw it making 30 pieces in this month. So yeah, the best pots, both in creativity and quality, were made by the quantity group. So the group which made a new pot every day. Because they were constantly making, experimenting, failing, learning, and improving. Meanwhile, the quality group spent most of their time theorizing, planning, and hesitating, but produced little. Lesson: perfection doesn't come from planning, it comes from doing. More reps better than overthinking. And this connects a little bit to the videos, because I always want to make the perfect video, want to get it all done. But sometimes things, even for the last video here, sometimes think man, I'm talking too fast again. Let's reset. Sometimes you only learn these things in the process. For example, here, I set a certain expectations. People who don't know the channel, people who don't know me, this expectation is not met within the first minute or even 30 seconds. So all the new people basically clicked off because they expected something else here. The intro wasn't good enough and it didn't meet the expectations. And that's usually not producing a good result for the video, because YouTube thinks it's not a good video. People are clicking off, which it is in a way. It's not meeting the expectations. And that's why it's failed. Easy, simple, lesson learned. On to the next part, I guess. Matteo made a good comment here. This, I think we all have this, right? We want to be perfectionist. Almost all friends I talk to about projects and stuff, they all have it more or less. And I have it myself too. And in my opinion, I commented here, usually this stems from childhood. Because, as a kid, all we wanted is the love from our parents, to be good, to be worthy, to be praised by them. And usually that only happened when we did everything perfect, right? Then, okay, we got that super great exam or something. We did a great job. Then we got the, yeah, you did well. Maybe not even then. Like some parents might, they come from a different generation where even putting food on the table was tough. So it's not like their fault. But this is leaving some conditioning, some memories in us. The good thing is when we understand it and can think about it and can handle it in a way. It's not a fault, it's a lesson to be learned as well. So, yeah. But the thing is, just keep going. You don't need to be perfect. You can try and try again, improve every single time, and you will get there. Yeah, what else? So, life also. Body, doing really well, to be honest. Like I'm doing well there. Mind this week was also good, 8. And emotions, some days I was doing really well. Today and yesterday I was struggling a bit emotionally, maybe some sadness coming up, some things. But even that, like, it's just, we all have our, how do you call it? Baustellen. What is it called? Baustelle, English. Construction sites. We all have our problems, our construction sites. Let's give it an 8. Yeah. Routines this week. I'm not even sure, like stay still is still the big message in my opinion. Routines. No, I think I'm doing well. Maybe a little bit more movement. Move more. I was a bit lazy with the walks in the evening and stuff. I should do that more. Yeah, move more. I'm gonna try to do this. This week. Keep me accountable. Anyways, I hope you have a good week. I hope next week we're gonna have some bigger updates. Hopefully a new video out. I even wrote with the editor today. And with that said, yeah, wish you a great week and see you in the next one. Bye.